What's up, trainers? It's Ashenfield here. So we are here with a team. Oh, this is one of the most famous teams in right now. Partly because it features one of the strongest mons in a non-restricted format, which is Dondozo Tatsugiri. Dondozo Tatsugiri has the unique ability of Tatsugiri going commander and going into Dondozo, ensuring a +2 on all of Dondozo's stats. So it's gonna be faster, stronger, and bulkier, and can take hits. Very good. And with the removal of restricteds in the previous regulations, there are not a lot of things that would KO Dondozo immediately. So there's that. So to summarize the team, this is like a Dondozo Hyperoffense team that has been uh very popular and with our own spin on it. I actually first saw it on School TZ's video, and we just adapted some things along the way. So first we have Talonflame, who has of course Gale Wings, then Covert Cloak, Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, Tailwind, and it's my god, I'm getting sleepy. But anyway, yeah. So Gale Wings, making sure that you can go Tailwind, and Brave Bird, Covered Cloak, make sure that you get the necessary protection against those fake outers and those taunts. Not taunts, but fake outers. I mean, and the stat drops. A Brave Bird with Terra Flying is a powerful move, and Flare Blitz is still a powerful move without additional boost. And Will-O-Wisp, of course, could deal massive damage to those physical attackers. Flare Blitz and Brave Bird are particularly for those steel types, and Brave Bird is for those grass types, particularly the Rage Powder and ones like Cactuses and stuff. That's one of them. Then you have Pawmot with Natural Cure, Focus Sash, Terra Electric. Terra Electric is meant for the Bubble Shock. Of course, it has a standard fake out and the fighting type in close combat, and its signature move, Revival Blessing, which allows it to revive a fainted Pokemon to 50% HP. You can also play it, I think, when one of the Docent Tatsugiri dies, you just revive the other one. Something like that. You also have the Dondozo Tatsugiri combo. This is pretty much standard at this point. The Dondozo with Unaware Leftover Stir Grass for those spores. So you have Wave Crash, Order Up, Earthquake, and Protect. You can opt for Rock Slide, but Earthquake is a much better thing. You just have to watch out for those relatives. Then you have Tatsugiri with Commander, Choice Scarf, Terra Steel, Dragometer, Muddy Water, Isolate, and Sleep Talk for those boring guys. Nothing really is changed. It is a standard Tatsugiri. And the Scarf also helps on end games where you need to go fast and clean up the game. Lastly, we have the two last ones rather is Gholdengo and Dragonite. Gholdengo as a standard good as gold, Choice Spec, Star Steel, Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Power Gem, and Thunderbolt. Very offensive. I opted for Power Gem instead of Trick for those flying types, and then Thunderbolt for those water types, and Shadow Ball and Make It Rain is basically standard at this point for Gholdengo. There's still Choice Specs Gholdengo on their Tailwind could hit a lot of mons with significant damage, even resisted. That's how strong this little metal coin. Then lastly, we have Dragonite, which is standard in a Focus Choice Band, Normal, Outrage, Ice Spinner, Stopping Tantrum, and Extreme Speed. Outrage is, of course, you need to watch out for those Fairy Terras, but Ice Spinner is for the terrain. Stopping Tantrum is very good for those steel types, and then Extreme Speed is a standard with a Terra Normal, and the Choice Band could hit and give massive damage to opponents. So yeah, I'm excited to play Steam. That is Steam ID. You can use it for as long as you want, for at least for a week. So yeah, let's go and check this out and see how it goes. Well, Reflosion Idols, Electrode, Overquill, possibly Intimidate, Samurott, and Bolt. Beat Volbeat. Volbeat is like a fast one. It has Prankster. Does it have haste? It's not have haste. Fierce mod maybe? Yeah. Overkill has Intimidate, of course. We can force a Terra Fairy here. One thing that we could do is go Dragonite here. There isn't really any resist for Dragonite in here. And we just fire up a Brave Bird on the Typhlosion if it dares to. Then we just go to those of Tatsugiri. Pretty much a standard physical attacking game. Well, in a way, Dragonite leading would actually kind of prevent Typhlosion from going. Go Drought, which is fine. I'm gonna use Earthquake anyway. True speed on the Ninetales. Then basically a Brave Bird for the Typhlosion. I'm banking on a Terra Fire, which they're not going to Terra Fire. I think. The risk of going extreme speed plus hitting with a Brave Bird. Getting hit by a Brave Bird is so high with this lead. Good lead. Actually, we could switch into Overkill, that's fine. Banded one shot. And Brave Bird just to chip. So that the eruption doesn't do much. Still goes significant damage, but I'm fine with that. Electrode. This is the fastest guy in the format. Go for Tailwind. I guess I can go for Tailwind. But the thing with Electrode, yeah, we're gonna take a Tailwind off, ensuring that we go first the next turn and the subsequent Dondozo turns, which is very important. Eruption doesn't do much. Nature. Here and Brave Bird. However, faster that even though they're too fast to the field, I'm expecting the Typhlosion to be a Scarf one. Okay, the Electrode is Sash, just fine. Then Brave Bird on the Typhlosion. Could KO the Typhlosion, but at this point I would just switch out the Dragonite for Tatsugiri when the Typhlosion dies. Yeah. I don't really care about anything. I know that the Electrode will get hit by another extreme speed. Really scared about it going down. That's an Intimidate. I just switch to Tatsugiri and Earthquake. This Earthquake will hit both of them. We already did once and they cancelled. They can't go Terra Ghost. They can't go Terra Fire, and we just went for the Brave Bird because we know we're faster. Okay, it's one of the more standard things with Ninetales. Take out. I could lead like. Honestly, you could just lead Gholdengo here. If I'm being honest. could lead Talonflame and Dragonite here again, fire up extreme speeds. Then can I clear with Dengo? I can clear with Dengo actually. That's isn't exactly what I prefer, but we can do the same. This kind of team, we need to make sure that we don't get burned, especially with the flame body on the they're aiming for a double fake out, so I guess I could just I think the drinks could be a thing. But I really don't need the just superpower it. Oh, actually, I could just fire off a Brave Bird here. On. And pawmot is the one that's definitely gonna be Sash. KOing pawmot is like necessary. Rillaboom is probably AV set, so we actually need to KO it first though. Okay. Steel Slash. We don't get the heal, right? We're flying type. Hammer. We take that. Okay. Now we don't have the advantage now on speed, but Talonflame is pretty fast. Our Talonflame is like 252 jolly, and Tails is 200. Faster. We're faster by a mile. We're faster by a mile, so I could just Brave Bird here so that I can safely push. No. That nearly KOs it, which is fine. Okay, brush. Alright. You can loot hammer. Sure, why not? Okay, whatever damage here, so you can die. It's unfortunate that we lost the advantage. Dondozo comes in. Volcaron. Okay. Now this is a little bit dangerous because oh, it did KO 2 of their mons. So what's the verdict here? There's a Terra Grass. I mean, I could just protect here and change speed the Volcaron. If we get burned, we get burned. There's really nothing we can do about that. Stera Steel, which is the bad. Especially if we go Squirver Dance, yeah. Like, if we go Squirver Dance, our main goal is to stall out the terrain. Need to go further dance. And tatsugiri goes in. Kind of muddy water. But terrain ensures that damage isn't. I'm sure I could survive. Not sure if I could survive Turbulence. Turbulence boosted. What from? There's a grassy terrain. Just order up here. Well, we'll hope for the best. They could beat the double protect. They would. But they go the Will-O-Wisp route, it's fine. That's 2v2, but it's still very much in the air. I'm assuming that they're gonna tail it. Yeah, sure. Okay. Good order again. There's really nothing in a way against that. Yep. Why did they cancel? They actually have a wind condition there. They have Tailwind, they have Bug Buzz. Maybe they didn't have River Dance. They could have just waited. I don't know about them. Anyways, okay. This is one of the more interesting sets. They have Double Steel, of course. Developer. The question is, do I bring those up? Obviously comes down to whether the Among Us has Clears mod, share banking that they have. But what we could do is actually kill Dragonite and Gholdengo. And then go Dondozo Tatsugiri. They'd have to make a choice there if they're leading like Basque Legion. Are they gonna remain Ghost? And get hit by a Shadow Ball from a Choice Specs Gholdengo? Or... Because I myself am fine just hitting fridges. Just shadow balling everybody. Okay. That's exactly what. Arcaladon. Okay, so Arcaladon is gonna take an outrage from a choice band Dragonite. Turn would be it. We just wasted our Terra though. Okay. We're still fine though. If we KO this Arcaladon, the better. Still has no boosts, so just gonna shadow ball of them. Let me. That is so much damage given. Someone's about to go down here. They're actually not in the brightest of positions, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, we took a lot of damage on the Gholdengo, which is to be expected because it's water boosted Victor, rain boosted rather, and we're not exactly HP instead. Targeted the right slot though. Does it get confused now? No. Okay, it's Basky. Now what I could do here is still go for outrages and switch it to the Dozo. Because they would have led Ensign if Ensign is there already. So outrages just takes care of whoever is gonna come in. Dondozo is gonna take a flip turn. Or last respects, maybe. Still massive. Rage again. Let's do it. Nice. Dragonite is just beaming. And then Dondozo's just a hit. It's gonna be last. Almost close. Okay. We just protect here. There are two things we can do. We can dodge. Okay, another protect. Probably gonna clear Smog. Spur the Dondozo. But by the looks of it, they're probably gonna support the Dragonite. Okay, that's good. He's gonna support us now. Sucker! Now, what we can do is just switch into tatsugiri. And we're confused, so taking any chances here. Our Dragonite is still full HP. So what we can do here is further up. Actually, we could Earthquake. Earthquake, Earthquake is a much better. I could order up the caliper, honestly. If they go for Spore, they just order up Developer. Even with the clear smog this stays in. It can outspeed us anyway. Dang, our mons are doing their jobs properly. Okay, yeah. Okay, so they're probably gonna Spore the Dozo slot, which is fine. I can just stay here as long as I want. They have clear spot. Sure, why not? I mean, they don't have any healing, and I have like what do you call this? I have a Dragonite and that's a greedy and an Gholdengo waiting for you, so I'm pretty fine with this position. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. It's so easy to win with this team. It's funny at this point. Uh, you have almost all the possible leads. If you don't think if there's nothing that will prevent priority, you can just lead Dragonite. I mean, you can see the Terra Steel types. You can just lead Dragonite and focus on the mons that will not deal significant damage. Uh, Immediately. If you feel like there's a ghost type or like a steel type or anything that resists the extreme speed, there's no like fairy types, you can just fire off outrages. I mean, outrage is good, seeing that it nearly KO'd the Arcalodon, KO'd the Basculegion, and took more than half on the focus. That's very good, dare say. And having the caveat to not get faked out and not get intimidated makes it so that you are always on a prime position to just attack. Inner focus is such a cool ability. Gholdengo, of course, you just the thing with Gholdengo, like I've always said, isn't exactly a strong a fast pawn. So you have to position it properly. You can partner it with Tailwind, or what I did in the third game where we just partnered Dragonite and Gholdengo. So they have a choice what they will do. Dragonite could deal massive damage immediately. Gholdengo could deal massive damage with the Mega Drain. So switching out is a big possibility. And Gholdengo is a steel type, so it can tank most attacks pretty well. Does not get hit with fighting though. So, and the Dondozo Tatsugiri, of course, there's nothing that you could really say about the Dondozo Tatsugiri strat. You just have to be careful, you know. There's a lot of mons now with Clear Smog and Haze. Most common are the Munguses, Primarina, even Armarouges are bringing ones. So you just have to be careful. But yeah, you can work around it. But at this point, what's standard is a Terra Grass, because, you know, don't get spored. The thing is, even if you get burned, you still can boost with Order Up. You still do massive damage because you're like +2 at this point. It's multiple boosts anyway, so you don't get KO'd immediately. And lastly, the Talonflame. Talonflame is very good with the covered glow. Would have preferred Terra Ghost, but I do like the added boost of the Terra Flying Brave Bird. So there's that. And it's always a good thing to have like priority with Tailwind. Pawmot didn't actually get to use it. I want to try something with the Dondozo and Tatsugiri where one of them gets KO'd, then the Revival Blessing one and they go Commander again, but I guess didn't fit in this episode. But Pawmot is one of the most interchangeable mons in this composition. Most people use Glimora, others use like Rillaboom, more balancing or support things just to support the tree. Some have used Annihilate, but I think the Pawmot slot is mainly reserved for those fighting types because there's an overabundance of fighting types. You can also lack of fighting types rather. You can also put here like a Defiant Mon. Of course, Annihilate, I said it earlier, and like Sucker Punch can Gambit just to clear up. I just have to be careful, of course. That's why I put Ice Spinner here, because there's a lot of things. One of the things that could do us in is like terrain, especially with the Dondozo having Earthquake and Dragonite having priority. Terrain could be very bad for us. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. This is Team ID. Shout out to Scooteasy for inspiring this team, and this is Team ID. You can use it as long as you want for at least a week or so. I mostly remove teams after 1 week or so, 1 or 2 weeks or so. And yeah, if you want your teams rather, to be featured, just hit us up. Hit us up in the comment section, hit us up in our Facebook page, and let's see what we can do about that. Yeah, that's gonna be it, and see you on the next one. Bye!